Hello and welcome back to the California Golden Bears Dynasty. We're not in week one quite yet, but we're getting there. I've learned a lot from the first video. The first is that the drums in the background, when I was trying to edit the video, was driving me crazy. So I turned that I turned that volume down. Uh, I'm trying to figure out whether it'd be better for it to just be silent in the background or to have a little bit of drums. So I got a little bit of drums back there, but man, that's a lot of drums. I also learned that um, I learned that I kind of messed up with recruiting here, so I didn't realize it. I think in the last game, I mean NCAA 14, the first week, like before you actually get like what we did last week, you could only scout players. You couldn't recruit them yet. I think maybe you could. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. So I assumed it was the same for this, but nah. People already got scholarship offers. People have been recruiting already. So I got to spend a lot of time here today. Now I'm not gonna probably show a lot of it on camera because that first episode was super long, and now I want it to move along a little bit. I want to play the first game today against our FCS opponent. But I'm going to go through right now and take a look at all of these recruits for the positions we're really recruiting for. So we're looking for a quarterback. We're looking for a cornerback. We need a punter. We need some outside linebackers, um, etc. So the important positions I'll show you, but I'll go through. We've got 700 hours. You know, I've never done this before, so we'll see how we can balance it. It might take a while, so I'll just show you, the important stuff. All right, starting with quarterback because this is an important position. Clearly, I'm kind of going back and forth between Tony and Zaloni. I think I would just have fun saying Tony and Zaloni because it rhymes. But then there's also Adonis Tandy. This dude, Tony, he's a better passer for sure. 94 throw power, 84 short, 85 medium. This guy's a little less. 92 throw power at accuracy is a little worse, but he's faster. 92 speed, 92 acceleration. I mean, he's an athlete. He's not like a pure quarterback. So, but I think, I mean, it's tough, especially since I think we could. So I'm trying to think of economy of these hours that we have. Like we could get a pretty good quarterback here and probably need less schedule. Sorry, hold on. We could get a pretty good quarterback here with less hours needed because we're third on his list. You see, here with Anzalone, we're eighth, so we'll need to use a lot more hours. And look how far ahead Washington already is. I mean, they're like way ahead. With Tandy, we're still in the mix, so I'll start putting some hours into Anzalone, but I think Tandy might be our guy. So I'm gonna to start. Let's go ahead and let's do. God, I just don't know what the best strategy here is. I guess we'll figure it out. Let's go for. I mean, if we send the house, let's go for contact family and friends, and maybe search social media. So we'll do 30 hours there. I guess it's similar to the last game where you have the sliders and you just put how much you want. It wasn't like a specific action. This is a little different. So they have actions, but I don't think. I mean, what we're gonna every single week we're gonna search his social media. It's a little over the top. Anyway, so for Tandy, I think we can do a little less. I think let's just contact the friends and family. That doesn't seem like enough now. Let's do that for Anzalone, and for Tandy, we'll do 25. And we'll see how that goes. As far as a scholarship, should I offer him a scholarship now? See, I don't know. I'm gonna wait on that because I don't think he's gonna accept someone right away. But at least if he does accept like Washington right away, then we know we can focus on Tandy. Um, yeah, so I think that's good for now on quarterback. I think we'll keep. Well, you know what? Let's just do 5 hours for him. Okay, that looks good. Let's move on to our other positions. All right, at halfback, I know we're trying to look to replace Ott. I don't think it's going to happen. But this guy, Junior Yang, we're third on his list. He's the second best halfback in the class. I think we got to go for him. He's a gem also. Our second halfback, we're not even on his list anymore. So it's tough. I don't know how realistic it is that we'll get to be on someone's list. In fact, I think I'm just going to remove him. I don't know with the amount of hours we have if we can really justify going for players that aren't interested in us. But I'm willing to put sort of the same as that quarterback Anzalone. So I think we'll do 40 hours. And of course, we can go back and adjust this. Man, I keep exiting out of it on accident. Hold on. Well, anyways, we can adjust that later. Um, once we've taken a look. So at fullback, I'd really like to have Jerez Lacio on the team next year, just because I want to have a fullback on the team. So I'm gonna go for, I think fullback. I don't think we need to recruit as aggressively. We're already third on his top schools with San Jose first. I think we'll be able to. I think we'll be able to recruit him. I'm just gonna go for 30 there. I might be using up way too much hours. Like we're only on the third position and we've already used 140. All right, you know what? We should. Yeah, let me just keep going through it. I said I was only gonna go show highlights, and I've already shown everything. So let me do some stuff on my own, and I'll be back with and I'll show you what we've done. All right, so I've gone through everybody and I've tried to assign the 700 hours the best I could. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if, like for example, on Anzalone, I don't know if 40 is like a ton or not that much. Like, can I get away with doing 5 and still like stay in the mix? I don't know, but here's what I did. So I didn't go all in on Anzalone. 50 is the most you can do, I think. So 40, 25, and 5. I think let me show you. This is probably a better screen to be at. So we're pretty far down on his list. Honestly, if we don't start making up ground too soon, I think we'll just forget about getting Tony Anzalone and focus on getting Tandy. We'll see what 40 does though. And then with Tandy, I'd really like to, have him as a backup. I mean, a backup option to Anzalone if we're not able to get him. At halfback, I went 35 into Junior Yang. I think we're pretty high up on his list, but UCLA is starting to run away with it a bit. But I don't know how impactful 35 is going to be. I don't have enough points to look at this guy, to be honest. Fullback, I went 30 points. I really want him. Maybe I should have offered him a scholarship. I don't know. Oh, I think I did offer a scholarship to someone, but I don't remember who it was now. We don't really need a tight end. He's 4 stars. He looks pretty good, but I can only put 10 points. Now I really want this offensive tackle to come to our team next year. So I sent the house. Oh, this is the first person I sent a scholarship to. He's only got 5 schools on his list. So I put 50 hours in and offered a scholarship, and I'm gonna keep doing that until he locks us out. And then I've got some other people down here. I just didn't have the points to spend a lot of hours on them, or not points, but hours. So I did the best I could. At guard, we just didn't have the points for these two, but I went ahead and put 35 there. And then hopefully, I don't know. Once again, we'll just have to play it week by week and see how it feels. We don't need a center, so I couldn't put too many hours there, but put 10. At end, I think we do need some defensive ends, honestly. Oh no, we don't. Not in terms of numbers, but we would like to improve. So I could only put 10 hours each, and I actually offered a scholarship to both of them since they're both 5 stars and we're high enough on their list to be in the top 8. So offered them scholarships. A D tackle, yeah, didn't have a lot of hours there, and I think we need a D tackle too. So I might have to reevaluate that next week. We'll see how it goes. We definitely need outside linebacker, so I put 35 in each of these 2 prospects. Don't need a middle linebacker that much, so didn't put too many points. Now we do need cornerbacks desperately, so I put 50 hours into Schofield, 50 hours into Childress, and offered them scholarships. Then I put 25 and 25 in the 2 3-star prospects. So hopefully that makes a big difference in getting us up their top schools list. Don't know though. And then we do need a free safety. I only had enough hours to put 10 each. No need for a strong safety. No need for a kicker. We had 2 punters on the recruiting board, but one of them we weren't even on their top schools anymore, so I just removed him. So I put 25 into Jimmy Griffin and then offered him a scholarship. So that's where we're at. Luckily, we get to advance a week right now and see how that works out for us. So I'm going to go ahead and advance, and we'll see the recruiting board after a week. All right, so here we are in week 1 of the season. We've got a game against FCS West. I don't know what team that's supposed to be, but I'm more excited to take a look at the recruiting board here. Okay, okay, wow, Washington is really far ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and offer him a scholarship, I think, to try to make up some distance. I don't know if he's. Oh man, in Oregon. Oof. Okay. All right, we'll need to change some stuff there. Let me take a look at everything, and then we'll see what we need to update to try to make the best impact going forward. All right, as I'm looking through the list, I don't want to forget anything I do. I added a bunch to these two defensive ends because we're falling way behind and I really want them. It's getting to the point now where if next week we're not caught up more, I'll probably just start looking at other defensive ends. It's weird. Some of the positions, it's like we made up a ton of ground, and others we completely lost ground. I think I'm going to officially make the decision that we're not going to go for Tony Anzalone. And I think I'm going to remove him from our board, to be honest. I just don't think it's worth spending all these points on him. I mean, we're almost maxed out on hours, not points, hours, and we're not even close. So I'm actually going to take him off, especially when we got Tandy here. I want to just throw everything at him and hope we can catch up to Oregon. I'm going to offer him a scholarship, and we're going to go ahead and send the house. I need to remove this. So we'll go max points here, and then hopefully we can get him. How are we looking on Cahill? Man, we're way behind. Man, recruiting is. I feel like recruiting is a lot harder this year. But then on the other hand, you look at Junior Yang. We only put 34 5 hours and we're like way ahead. I'm gonna offer him a scholarship actually, um, and I don't think we need to do more than 35. At fullback, we're first, so I think I'm just gonna keep it, and I'm actually gonna offer him a scholarship as well. Um, so we're looking good at fullback. At receiver, we're not looking good. Well, with Jeff Castonzo, we're looking okay, but I just don't know that it's worth. I mean, we have so many receivers and just not that many hours. I just feel like we have to prioritize other positions. I'll keep 10 and 10, but yeah. So for this tight end, man, he's 4-star recruit. I'd like to get him. Maybe, oops, maybe I'll add 5. But I'll come back to it. How far away are we? Not that far away. Let's offer him a scholarship um, and just see how that goes before we add anything. For this dude, we've already got everything we can. 50 hours plus a scholarship. So it's really us against the other California schools. And we're falling a bit behind Stanford and USC. Um, Not doing great here. And we don't have many points in these other tackles. I'm getting a little nervous here. I feel like we messed up the first week, but we'll do the best we can to recover. Um, at right guard, or at guard, oh man, there's just not enough hours, man. Um, there's just not enough hours. Let me go through everyone to see if, like, is it worth pursuing this center? You know what? We don't need a center. I'm making a decision. I can't spend the hours there on positions that we don't need. Same with middle linebacker. Like, we don't need a middle linebacker. I'm getting rid of him. Let's see how we're doing on the cornerbacks. We went all in. Okay, see, this is good data. So he's a 4-star and a gem. We've offered him. We're first. I might go down to 40. I think I'm going to go down to 40 here. So that would be... I know you can't do 40. Oh, yeah, you can. So that would be this, and that. So now we're at 40 just because we're so far ahead. With him, we'll keep the 50 there because I really need these cornerbacks. Good. We're first there, and we're doing okay there. How are we doing at free safety? Oh, man, we're behind. Let's add more here because I think it's more realistic we get this person since we're closer. So I'm going to add 5 and I'm going to offer him. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making this up as I go. How are we doing on the punter? Oh, okay, that's good. So we can take let's take this down to 10. Okay, where does that put us? See, I don't even remember. Okay, let me go back. So at quarterback, we've taken Yeah, we've taken, I don't even remember, Tony Anzalone off the list. So we're going all in on Tandy. Okay, I'm happy with that. At halfback, I'm happy with this. Um, at fullback, happy with that. Honestly, I'm thinking about removing. Let's get rid of him and let's just add 5 here. At tight end, I think we're okay with where we are there right now. Nothing more we can do here for Potoi. Oh man, is this a lost cause? Let me go ahead and offer him and see if that changes anything for next week. Let's see. See, we got to do something at guard. I'm gonna add 5 hours there, and I'm gonna offer him. See if we can make up some ground on Oregon. Let's put 10 there and see if we can get back in the mix with the other schools. This might be a lost cause, to be honest. And we didn't recruit him at all, so I think I'm going to get rid of him. I just don't think it's worth having him. Center, we can't worry about that. Let's add 5 to each of these recruits. Oops. And see if that... They're so far ahead, though. You know what? I think I'm actually I'm gonna send the house for these two because I really want some good defensive ends. All right, so we've got 50 and 50 for our 2 defensive ends. We've got 20 hours left. Let's add 5 here. And you know what? I'm actually gonna offer him a scholarship. So we've only got 10 hours left. Oh man, I forgot about the outside linebackers. Oh no. Okay, we're good with 1. Oh, we're good with both of them. I'm gonna offer both of them, and that'll be all of our hours. Before I do that, I just want to make sure that is what I want to do. Yeah, I think okay. I think I'm happy with. Okay, I think I'm happy with how that went. We used all our 700 hours, and I think we're in a good place with a lot of people, and we're improving our position with the people that are pretty far behind. With that being said, let's get into our first game of the season against FCS West. Hopefully this should be a blowout and we dominate them. We'll see. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. The California Golden Bears in their season opener, home opener against the FCS team. We're running out. We got the band following the cheerleaders. We're hyped up. I'm hyped up. We're all hyped up in sunny Berkeley, California. So just a reminder, our superstar on the team, Jaden Ott, our halfback. We're gonna get the ball first. We got 5 minute 5 minute quarters. Oh, let me pick a play. We got a little bit of a battle. Man, we don't have a full house. We got empty seats. Oh man, that's shocking to me. Anyways, we'll get the kick return. Bring it out to about the 22-yard line. And we'll get this offense started. This is our starting quarterback, Chandler Rogers. We picked him over our second quarterback. I can't remember his name. Hold on, before I pick a play, I just want to go over our team again just so we know who everyone is. We've got Chandler Rogers starting. That's who it is. Fernando Mendoza, second string. He's pretty good, though. Like I said, our superstar is Jaden Ott there at halfback. We've got a pretty solid top 3 wide receivers, Merriweather, Grizel, and Matthews. Matthews will be our slot receiver. Tight end, we've got Endries, who's looking like he's gonna be a really good option. Passing, he's not a great blocker. Our line, we're not gonna play with them much. On our defensive line, our top player is gonna be Ricky Correa at D tackle. So look for him in the middle. We've got 2 great outside linebackers, David Reese and Xavier Carlton. And we've also got Uluave in the middle. So we've got a pretty solid linebacker core. At cornerback, we've got Hearns leading Harris and Littlejohn. We've got a pretty good free safety here in Craig Woodson. And then our strong safety is Yates. So that's who to look out for in the game. Now let's get it started with our offense. I think let's start. Let's see what Jaden Ott can do. All right, here we go. First play of the Dynasty. We're calling Jaden Ott's number. We hit a hole here. We probably, I don't know why I tried to truck. Oh man, an injury on the first play, but I don't know why I tried to truck someone. I think we would have been gone if we just ran up there. Now, hopefully, this is a pretty easy game. One thing I want to look out for, I'm going to call it passing play, is this new wear and tear system. I'm so terrified of getting Jaden Ott injured because we run with him too much that I really want to, let's get out to the tight end here. Endries, easy pass, easy completion. Let's go back to Jaden Ott and see if we can get more yards than last time. I see. Ooh, man, what? Should 71 not have blocked him? Was that not 71's man? All right, no problem, no problem. 2nd and 11. Let's call it pass play. So Merriweather's our top receiver. We got Grizel on the right, and then Matthews our slot guy. I'm gonna try to hit Matthews. He's not. I'm just gonna run with it. Get it blocked. This is what's nice. Oof. Okay, this wear and tear thing really freaks me out a little bit. But that's the benefit of having a quarterback that can run. I was looking at Matthews, and then I saw Merriweather coming across the field, but I couldn't quite get there, and then I got worried about a sack. So let's go back to Jaden Ott here, see if we can work our way down the field and not take a loss like we did on the last running play. Oh man, our line just disappears. Where do they go? Where did they go? See, this is why I want to improve the line. Is with a good offensive line, everything becomes easier. You know? All right. Let's get it to Endries. Not quite a lot of yards here. Now, we should be dominating this other team. So we really got to make sure we get a first down. Let's go for a double slant. I think we called this play before. Oh, no, we didn't. This is a bit of a different slant. Hopefully, well, see if we can get a first down here. Why? Oh, man. I shouldn't have left the pocket. I think that's one of like my biggest issues is I always tend to leave the pocket. Also, this is my first game on the game, so... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, man, I didn't mean to do that. All right, I got to focus here. I'm talking too much. I got to focus. All right, it shouldn't be an issue. We should beat this team. That was a total mistake by me. Oh, man, that's unfortunate. I don't know what happened. All right, well, we're on defense now. Now, hopefully we can get a stop. We should be a lot better. Oh, you got to be kidding me. All right, we got to focus here. We can't lose to this sorry FCS team. Let's call it cover one robber. Let's hold them to a field goal here. I'm confident that once I figure out how to play the game, I think the issue is I'm leaving the pocket on those passing plays. And man, where is our defense? I guess they're all in man. Oof. Okay, this isn't going to plan here. Let's get a spy to try to stop the run. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not great at defensive play calling. I have no idea what I'm talking about on defense. Oh man, that's a quick first quarter. We might have to either turn off the accelerated clock or make the quarters longer. Man, they already have more rushing yards than us. They've only had the possession for like... Okay. I got some work to do on defense, I think. For sure. But let's see if we can hold him to a field goal. I'm going to play as Correa. Get up. Okay. I'm playing on All-American difficulty. It's a little tough. I mean, I might have to turn it down because the FCS team should not be doing this to us. And maybe this is why there's no fans in the audience. It's because we took a sack, then accidentally did a fake punt, which led to a touchdown. But I think we can turn it around here, and we could bring fans back to the arena. Oh, man, if we got to the outside there, we would have been gone. All right, let's get the ball in the hands of our top player, Jaden Ott. Let's see if we can hit a hole this time. I don't know what happened to our offensive line during the last run and play. Hopefully they give us some more support here. Not a lot more support. Oof, okay. All right, let's try stick here. I felt good going to Endries so far. I feel confident that he can catch the ball if he's open. Let's stay in the pocket. He's open. Let's get a small gain. 3rd and 5. Oh, man, already 3rd and 5. This is not going well. Let's go level sail. I just got to remind myself, stay in the pocket. We can do this. We've got Jaden Ott going to the outside and a lot of slants across the middle. Let's get it to Grizel. Okay, first down. That feels good to get a first down. All right, let's... I'm just going to use the recommended plays, by the way. I'm not confident enough to start calling my own plays. See, this doesn't seem like a good idea, but I don't have enough time to flip the play, so I'm just going to go for it. Man, we can't get a block to save our life right now. I'm so worried that the talent of Jaden Ott is going to be overshadowed by our poor offensive line. We called this play a couple plays ago to get the first down, and we almost get another first down. You know, I would love to call Jaden Ott's number, but I just don't trust our offensive line. Let's go for that shallow cross. What was that? The 2-minute warning already? All right, we definitely got to make these games longer because that's crazy. This game is going by way too fast. So in the next game, we'll definitely move it up. I'm going to try to hit Matthews across here. He's open, and he should be able to run onto it. Let's cut. All right, good. First down. I got to really watch the clock since it's moving so fast. I don't want to not score on this drive. I mean, if we get the opportunity. All right. I mean, I thought we were going to be a running team. I see some space over here. Let's get it out to Grizel again. All right, 2nd and 1. Maybe now that we've thrown a few passes, should we hit him with a running play? It's not in the recommended play, so I'm going to stay away from it until I get more confident. All right. Merriweather, I mean, there's no space over there on the right, so I'm going to try to hit Merriweather or run. Let's run. We've got a lot of space. Let's get outside so we don't take a hit and we can stop the clock. Okay, good. This drive is a lot better than the last one. You know, I got nervous on that early 3rd down on this drive. Let's run the ball. I didn't mean to call a goal line play. All right, whatever. Yeah, let's run the ball. Let's cut to the out. Not a good play call. All right, let's call a timeout. Not a good play call at all. I don't know why we can't get usually I'm pretty good. I'm better with running than passing in most football games. So I'm a little concerned by this, but yeah, I guess we'll analyze this later. We'll try to hit Graves over the middle. They're blitzing, so he should be open. He is. Can he beat that defender? He can. Let's cut inside. We got it down to the 5-yard line. I almost want to run off some clock just to make sure FCS West or whatever, I think they're called the Royals, doesn't get another possession or another shot. I'm tempted to call slot drive again because it's been working for us so well. Let's call drive. See if we can get Mikey Matthews a touchdown here across the middle. If not, Graves should be open in the back of the end zone. I'm thinking Matthews. And there we go, our first touchdown of the Dynasty of the season. Our first home touchdown is a pass to Mikey Matthews in the slot. We tie the game up. To be fair, we should be winning, but you know, it feels good after that first drive. That was a little scary. I got to remember how to do this so I don't miss the extra points, and that should be in. Tied 7-7 before halftime. Now let's make sure they don't score before the break. Man, it's still, I can't believe that we can't sell out the stadium in our first, it's a home opener. Maybe it's because our opponent isn't that good. That's what I'm going to tell myself. Okay, last time we called some man coverage, and that did not go well, so I'm going to try, I need to YouTube some defensive play calling, clearly. Oh, no. I was selected as the wrong person. Man, we almost got to the quarterback, though. I accidentally switched to a linebacker, and I thought I was going to completely give that up. I'm too scared to do a blitz right now because I'm worried they're just going to slice us up. Okay. We'll go cover 4 drop. It seems like zone worked better that time. So we'll stay in zone. I see him. Yep. I'm too afraid to switch to a person that has a chance to tackle. So I'm going to not do that. I'm going to let the AI do that. I mean, I feel like we got to go man again. I'm going to go. I mean, not man. I'm going to go zone again. Where's Correa? He's not on our defensive line. He's our top nose tackle. I don't. Damn. All right, well, that's the end of the half anyway. Okay, that's halftime. Okay, so I guess the accelerated clock only works for the computer. For us, it's not. It doesn't happen. Oh, no, yeah, it does, because it goes down to. I don't know. Anyway, so not a great first half. And I think in the next game, we'll probably put the quarters up to 10 minutes. I think that'll be. Because that would feel like a good first quarter, what we just played. So, yeah. But, you know, this is all just a learning experience, this first game. I thought that this game would be easy. And that, like, you know, it's like a warm-up game because it's not against a good team. And, like, we wouldn't have to worry about winning or losing. But clearly that's not the case. And as you see me fly into the background, because I'm not a good tackler. I got to remember. Okay, two things I got to remember. Let the AI tackle and stay in the pocket. Let's do 3 double cloud. Is Correa in? Okay, I guess Correa only comes in when there's 3 linemen. Oh man, we could have tackled him in the backfield. Maybe I shouldn't play as Correa. I don't know who to play as, honestly, on defense. I'm so bad at it. Let's go. Let's go cover 4 palms. How about that? Oh man, I think that might have been a bad play call because there's no one covering like the first down marker. Okay, he caught that. 3rd and 3. So what's a good? I think I gotta stick. I'm gonna stick with cover 2 hard flat. I gotta stick with zone because when we were calling man coverage, that was just not good. Can we get to the quarterback? We can't. And we get to, oh man, we leave him wide open in the middle of the field. Should we try a blitz? Maybe that's the way. I mean, to be fair, their offensive line should not be good. Okay, let's do Foxfire zone press. It's like a zone blitz. Let's see if we can get to the quarterback. I mean, these offensive linemen should not be able to handle our players. Oh man, the option kind of killed us there. But the blitz worked. I like the idea of a zone blitz. Is that a thing? Can I? Zone blitz. Yeah, let's try this. Mike Will 3. Let's try that. A zone blitz. Man, we're already halfway through the 3rd quarter. It's kind of crazy. It's going by way too fast. Come on, stop him in the backfield. Not quite the backfield, but okay. I think this zone blitz thing. I think we found something that works here. Let's try edge blitz 3. Hopefully we can get a stop here. If we don't win this game, I'm gonna be not happy. Come on, get to him. Nice. We blocked the pass. I was worried that was going to be roughing the passer. You saw me trying to run after him, get the user sack. Obviously, I'm not good enough for that. But at least we get the ball back here, and we'll have a chance to go into the lead. We can return this. I'm just going to get outside. I'm just terrified of someone getting injured because this wear and tear system has got me all frightened. All right, let's get it to Jaden Ott. He's had a pretty horrible game, although we hit a hole there. Let's get to the outside, make a block. Not a bad run. Okay, much better than the first half. Let's see if we can get it right back to him. He didn't take a hit, so let's go to the other side. Didn't take a hit, so he should be good with wear and tear. I guess we'll check that after the game. Oh, man, 63, you got to block him. Because if 63 blocks him, I mean, he's had 8 rush attempts, 37 yards. That's not a great game. But if he blocks that I think it was a defensive end. If he blocks him, I mean, that's a huge gain. All right, let's go back to the pass. Stay in the pocket, Wise open. Oh! Wow. I mean, he was not throwing on the run. There was no reason for that. See, that's the kind of stuff, because our backup quarterback has a lot better of an arm. So that kind of stuff just makes me think. Anyway, I'm going to try to get it to Grizel. Oh, man. Why? Oh, yeah, that's a nice pass. And we turn it upfield. Can we score here? Oh, man, we almost did. Big play, man. That was a big play. Who was that? Receiver. I don't even know, but big play. We had Rodgers running outside of the pocket. Saw him open. I didn't see I think that might have been Grizel. Man. That was a good play. All right, I think we can win this game. Let's try to get Ott his first touchdown of the season. Hopefully we can do it. I'm just going to run straight, and that should be... No. Wow. All right. Should we try it one more time? I think we got to, right? I think we have to... Yeah, let's go HB Sting. I think we got to go for it again. Come on, get in there. There we go. All right, second touchdown of the day. Jaden Ott runs it in, but the play before the pass to Grizel, that was the, that was the highlight of the drive. I mean, now all we really got to do is stop them, and I think we got this game wrapped up. Wow. So as far as the kicking meter goes, if you go into the red, I think that's a bad thing, but I can't really tell. No, I feel a lot more confident on defense now that we've discovered that zone blitz works, at least against this team. Our next game is against Auburn. Oh, a fumble. Oh, okay, they got it. But at least, against Auburn, I don't know if it'll work. Will it work as good as it did on the last drive? Ooh, that was a little scary. Man, if he made someone miss there, that would have been bad. Let's go for Saw Blitz 3. All right, come on. We got to get a stop here. We can't let this go to overtime if they score again. Oh, and there we go. That's what we need right there. That's the difference between an FCS team and the Cal Golden Bears. That's what I like. And that's the first turnover of the game. On that kick return, they fumbled it, but they kept possession. This time we intercept the ball, and I'll tell you, that zone blitz is doing great things right now. Now, if we can score before the end of the game, it'll look like a more representative score. Oh, man. We just can't. Man, I'd say the running plays that take a little bit of time to develop, we are not good at, at all. Our offensive line just isn't good enough for those. We called the screen and it worked. Jaden Ott gets some more yards. I really want to get him involved as much as possible, so I think the screen's going to be good. Let's go for an inside zone. I don't think this should take a long time to develop, but maybe it's the shotgun runs that we're just not that good at. See, I mean, I was going to go up that hole in the middle, but there was a linebacker just sat there waiting for us, so... I don't know. 2-minute warning. They want us to... Let's do a halfback dive, because I think... Yeah, we'll see how... The middle of the field looks pretty wide open. No, that was a bad play call. Bad play call. So we'll at least get a field goal here. But let's pass the ball. I'd really like to score again, just for my own belief in myself that we won this game and that it wasn't close. There we go. And we'll score one more time with Merriweather. And so that'll bring us to 21-7 Cal Golden Bears. We'll win this first game of the season. Obviously, it wasn't easy, but I think most of the issues came in that first quarter. Obviously, our first drive was not good. And then we accidentally did a fake punt. I mean, if you were a fan of the team and there was a new coach And their first drive ended with like a sack that took you 15 yards back, and then a fake punt in the first quarter, and then the other team went down and scored. I think you'd be pretty concerned about the season, but I think maybe we've regained the confidence of the fans, and I've definitely regained the confidence of myself. So now all we do, I mean, the game is pretty much over here. That was a nice play. Maybe they're starting to learn about our zone blitz. Oh man, okay, we accidentally called a man coverage defense here. I didn't mean to do that. Luckily, we're 2 scores ahead, so even if they like run down the field, let's do cover 3 drop. I don't know if that was a good play call, but they're just, I mean, they got too much to do with too late. Let's go linebacker blitz. Let's just get to the quarterback here. All right, at least they didn't get a first down. I mean, jeez. All right, let's go edge blitz 3. And we'll look at the stats after the game. I haven't been paying too much attention about who's playing well. Oh man, the screen, that might get us. Man, I mean, is it my play calling? Probably. I mean, I'm doing the same thing over and over again. But also, I mean, it's got to be my defensive play calling just isn't that good. Come on, shed that block. That should be an interception. Oh, come on, man. That's got to be an interception. You can't just knock that away. Let's go hot blitz 3. But man, like, that's not a good play call. I mean, look how much space is there for number 80 on the left. I mean, he's got all the space in the world. Injury timeout. I really just want the game to end right now. I don't want to give up on our our zone blitz thing because it worked. I mean, but if they get a field goal, it's not the worst thing in the world. Obviously, this wasn't the greatest first game of the season, but we'll most likely get a win. No, I'm going to say we're definitely going to get a win here, even though they're just marching down the field with nothing we can do. So they've got 1 timeout left. Maybe let's go back to coach suggestions. Let's just do the middle one. See, this is the kind of zone I like. We're closer to the line of scrimmage, like the coverage. There we go. Oh man, we haven't had a sack the whole game. He's always able to get rid of it. I think we only had one other opportunity. Let's go for cover 3 match. Yeah, that'll work. So they'll get a field goal here most likely, but that's okay. Okay, that was a nice catch for sure. That was a nice catch. I'll give them that. I think our coverage, we probably should have gotten in the way of that ball, but it is what it is. Come on, shed that block, like literally. Like I guess I don't understand. Like the defensive tackle I was playing as is 81 rated. Like there's no way these offensive linemen are that high rated. It's an FCS school, so why can't I shed the block? Like I'm going crazy. Like we should be. I don't understand why we can't shed the blocks. They score a touchdown. Obviously, they're going to go for an onside kick. We just cannot let them recover that. All right. I mean, am I nervous? Yeah. Do I want to lose the game? No. And I really hope we recover this ball. Come on, please. Okay. All right. And that's the game, luckily. They have no timeouts left. We'll just kneel the ball. And there's the game. Oh, that was much more stressful than it should have been. But we get the win. We learned that we need to make the quarter lengths longer. Although I will say the second half felt a lot longer than the first half. Let's see. Chandler Rogers had 145 passing yards. Pretty good completion percentage and 2 touchdowns. He had a really great game. Besides that one bad pass, I don't think we can really justify, he had a great game. So, We'll take a look at all the stats here as we sing the school song, probably. Anyway, we get our home opener. Hopefully, we get more fans in the stadium next time. Let's take a look at the stats, player stats. So, 12 completions out of 13 attempts. I mean, that one non-completion, incompletion, was a pretty bad pass, honestly, because he was set. But here's what it is: 2 touchdowns. I mean, you can't do much better than that. Jaden had 13 attempts, 39 yards, only 3 yards a carry. 12 yards a carry. I don't understand. Average yards per carry. Oh no, not 12 yards after catch, 3 yards per carry. Not great, man. Not great at all. Oh, I didn't even know Kadarius Callaway came in for a play. Shows you what I know. Let's see how our receivers did. Grizel had a great game. 3 receptions, 26 yards, and I think... Oh, no, he didn't have a touchdown. Oh, yeah, that was Mikey Matthews had the first one, and Merriweather had the second receiving touchdown. Grays... Oh, Grays is the one that's number 7. Okay. So what is Grizel? He's number 83. Okay, got it. Andrews had 3 catches for 9 yards. Not bad. I'm not going to look at blocking stats. Let's see who had the most tackles. Yates, Douglas, and Anderson. Kind of shocked to not see one of our outside linebackers there. There's the first one. Okay, who got the... we didn't get any sacks. Who got the interception? Marcus Harris, cornerback, 78 rated. We didn't kick the ball. We didn't punt the ball. So that's all the important stats. Let's go back to the main screen. So that's going to wrap it up for this episode. That was the first week, our first game. Clearly not as comfortable of a win as we wanted, but I think most of our issues came in the first quarter. But at least we did get the win. Obviously, we've got a tough game next week against Auburn. But before that, we'll do some recruiting. I'll go ahead and end it there. Please like the video. Hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed it. We'll see you next week. Is any of this... Our program tradition went down? Is that what that red thing means? Because we lost? I mean, we didn't lose, but because it was close. Is any of this... I don't think any of this affects us. I don't think so. I feel like it would tell us. But anyways, that's the end of the episode. Like, subscribe. We'll see you next time for this game against Auburn.